Hey hipsters, it's getting warmer outside, so you know what that means? It's shaved ice time. Paradise Hawaiian Shaved Ice in Suwanee, Georgia has partnered with us to give our listeners a 15% off code to use when they visit. Use the code SHOOTFROMTHEHIP for 15% off of your total. Try it today at 2855 Lawrenceville Suwanee Road in Suwanee, Georgia. Again, it's Paradise Hawaiian Shaved Ice in Suwanee, Georgia. Use the code SHOOTFROMTHEHIP for 15% off your total today.
Is that the one?
It is today. There's a new intro music every episode.
I think Lacey got a little confused as to what the fun intro
This
was.
one's like a game show. Hey,
Yeah.
welcome to the Shoot from the Hip podcast.
I'm trying to figure out. Wait, what
is
is?
this what we do for fake news? I don't know.
No, this is our game show one.
Yeah, this is absolutely it.
Why is it not hitting my head what the right music is? And
It was like the one.
Yeah.
hold on, wait. Should I try it again?
Try it again.
All right.
What
There
a
we go.
That's
stupid
it.
question
Yeah,
that
that's
is.
our intro.
What a stupid question.
That's it
But I
there
want
too.
you,
Yeah.
you ask a lot of stupid questions.
Oh
There we
man,
go.
Welcome to the podcast. Stop.
this is an odd podcast.
We're so prepared.
This is terrible.
This intro fits our prep for the show so well.
So let me start this podcast real quick because I have some exciting news, guys. And I was saving this because I did some legwork this week. I didn't do much legwork.
Leg day.
I didn't do much because
My calves are burning with all my leg work.
this whole week was just like nuts. But I did send an email to someone that we've had a lot of difficulty with,
Uh-oh.
and that's iHeartRadio.
Uh-oh.
And I emailed them and I said, hey, what's the deal? Why can't I get my podcast on here? I've tried to put it on here 3 times. And they said, and I gave them the RSS feed,
Mm-hmm.
and they said, oh, okay, your podcast is on now. We're on iHeartRadio.
Oh my goodness. How many episodes has this been? 17?
17 episodes.
Episode 17
I've
has
probably
showed
been
up.
trying since like number 5 or something like
Okay.
that.
I was gonna say it's been a
Still.
while.
Still, yeah. I mean,
They were profiling us.
I guess. They
Yeah.
saw Shoot, and they said,
Yeah.
nope, these guys are definitely, and they're right.
Three white guys. Can't have it.
You were talking about radicalizing the base a second ago.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh man.
Speaking of radicalizing, I can't even say the word.
Speaking of
We're getting postcards in.
yes, we
And,
are.
Postcards are coming in the mail to us, so we can get them to you. And we'll be sending those out shortly. So if they're not in the mail soon, they will be soon.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Yep.
Let's get started with this podcast before we screw anything else up. I hate to say this, but I don't even know what segment we're starting with. So somebody,
Let's
please.
do hate or great.
Hate or great?
Hate or great. There we
All
go.
right, hate or great,
Yeah.
and we'll start off. We're doing the topic for hate or great is city names around the world that we either love or we don't, and there is kind of a catch on this because some of them are names that we love to make fun of, but
Yeah.
places we would hate to actually live and say that I'm from here.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But I think I'm just going with. I think I'm kind of going with names that I both love, and I kind of would like to live there because it would just be. It would make me chuckle.
Yeah.
It would always be fun to say, I am from
Yeah.
this
100%.
city.
Yes.
Yeah. So, let's do each person does a hate and a great.
Okay.
And then we'll cycle around.
All right. So I'll do number 1 on my hate list, and that is the town of ZZYZX, California.
ZZYZX.
It's literally capital ZZYZX, California.
How do you pronounce that, Matt?
Zizix.
ZZX, California? I guess. That is a stupid name. It's the most California thing ever, too.
Right.
It's like let's be really out there. ZZYZ. It's like those are like the 3 letters you use like the least
They're
in the
the
alphabet.
last 3.
Yeah, and so it's just it really needs no
Well,
explanation.
you
to
know,
me.
it makes it really easy to find your city in a list.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you do is type in Z,
Yeah.
but then you got to go to the bottom of the Z's because you're
It's the one at
ZZ.
the bottom.
So it's just a dumb name. And
It
there's
is a
no
dumb name.
cool way to say it. Anyway, so Yeah, I'm thinking that one is just terrible. And for great, I have to look this up real fast because I don't know what.
Man, way to be prepared.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote it down and it's super funny. Okay, I just want to make sure I knew which state it was in.
Okay.
But one of my favorites is this place would be fun to be from. It is the town of Cheesequake.
Cheesequake.
Instead of
Where's that at?
Cheesequake,
Is
New
that-
Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay.
Jersey.
So-
I figured it'd be a Quaker town or something.
Yeah, I
like
kinda-
Pennsylvania or something.
But Cheesequake,
I was thinking Wisconsin.
it's good.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
so very similar to cheesecake, something I do like, but Cheesequake.
So
So
is that like when the earth starts shaking and cheese starts popping out of cracks in
Yeah,
the ground?
yeah.
It's a cheese.
It's a cheesequake! So it's I don't know, it just rolls off the tongue. It's kind of fun to say. It'd be fun to say, yeah, I'm from Cheesequake.
Yeah.
From cheesecake? No. Cheesequake.
All right, so let me do a hate and great. So one I hate because this makes no sense. It's in Texas. It's even worse that it's in Texas. Canadian.
Ugh.
Canadian.
Canadian
What?
Texas.
That's the biggest oxymoron I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Talk about horrific. Like you wouldn't even be proud to be there. All right, and then
Did they say A there? After everything?
I don't know.
Hey.
Texas A?
Hey.
So
So
anyway.
dumb.
So what I think is great is it's in North Carolina. Why not?
Why not?
Why not North Carolina?
Why not North Carolina?
Are you from
Yeah.
North Carolina? Yeah. Why not?
Well, Matt's from South Carolina.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay, Matt, is North Carolina or South Carolina, like, is there a big rivalry there between the two states, or you're just like whatever?
I've never cared.
Okay.
So it's not like a big brother, little brother sort of thing.
Well, the thing is, there was always the Carolina Panthers. So which always was kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
because Carolina Panthers were two separate states, and we're very different too. When you talk about North Carolina and South Carolina, they're very different places.
Yeah, I always view
Politically
I view
and-
South Carolina a lot more coastal than North Carolina.
Yeah. That and just politically, it's very different.
Right.
South Carolina is a lot more rural, I think, and then North Carolina's got some of those major.
I was gonna say you do have
cities.
some big cities
Yeah.
in North Carolina.
Yeah. So
Yeah. It's just like whatever.
it's just different.
Okay.
Why not
Gotcha.
North Carolina?
Why
Why not?
not? So
Not bad.
one that I hate. Okay, so the one that I think is really just kind of bland is OK, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
That city, like, if you want to
Darn it.
say
That
my
was
city,
the great because why not?
Oh, you think that's
Okay.
you think that's great? I think that's like a total just.
They just like ripped off the abbreviation
Yeah.
for the state.
Yes,
Well,
uh-huh.
but also they're like our town's not.
Yeah,
really
we're
good.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
okay.
Why not?
Whatever. Yeah. So-
Isn't that Pepsi's latest like commercial ad program? Like, is Pepsi okay? And then like Steve Carell pops out of nowhere. Is Pepsi okay? Are puppies okay? So yeah, it's like
Pepsi's not even
Listen,
okay.
it's
kinda
not.
gross.
Yeah, it's, what a stupid question.
Dumb question.
There used to be a slogan that was like "It's okay,"
Well,
and then
yeah.
it's like.
Well,
that's
no,
what
I
you
think
wanna
it's
go
like the state slogan is Oklahoma is okay.
with? Yeah.
Mm.
That's kind of dumb, but yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's the abbreviation for Oklahoma. But
Well-
that's kind of what they go by.
One that I have that I think is great.
Yeah.
This might be my favorite thing in this entire world now. It's Unalaska, Alaska. The city of Unalaska, Alaska. I
It's
think-
really warm there. They got a lot of
It's-
palm trees.
Yeah, it's just great there. Like
Nobody eats fish.
no, yeah. Whatever Alaska is about is the total opposite there. So,
Yeah, no bears there. Nobody owns a coat.
right.
It's like,
So-
a lot of
It's
sand.
tropical.
A lot of
Yeah.
sand. A lot of
Yeah.
sand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So one that I thought was really dumb, and it's like funny, but this is one that's kind of funny to say, but you'd hate to be from here, and that's the town of Booty, Illinois,
Oh yeah.
and it's Boody.
Booty.
So,
Booty.
so I got a funny thing. There's a great. Well, I won't say it's great. There's a popular seafood place. It's a seafood bar / whatever. It's not a bar, but like a seafood
Yeah.
buffet
Restaurant.
bar.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of southern fried stuff, and it's in Hartwell, Georgia, and it's called Booties.
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 Yep. and it's super popular.
Is
Like,
it good?
It's all the older people go there and stuff. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not something I'd go out of my way
Everything
for.
fried?
Hush puppies are good.
Hush
Yeah,
puppies
yeah.
are always good.
Dude, I love some hush puppies.
Yeah.
They're so good. All right, see,
Yeah.
I grew up. Dad worked at Long John Silver's for a good long while,
Oh, you did?
and hush puppies, man.
Yeah.
Hush puppies and coleslaw.
Can't go wrong. So a place that I would love to be from. No offense to all of our listeners. It's not like my favorite state of the union, but a town that I'd love to be from is Hot Coffee, Mississippi.
Nice.
And if there's one thing, if there's two things I love in this world, there's a lot, but
It's hot and coffee.
It's my wife and hot coffee. And in that order. And but Hot Coffee, Mississippi, like it
Yeah,
just
so-
seems like a friendly town.
So did you dig a hole for yourself with your wife with the last podcast? Did she listen to that
No,
one?
I mean I don't think so. I don't think she listens to my
Yeah,
podcast.
she listened. My wife listened to it, and she mentioned it.
Oh, about the make a sandwich.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, my wife was too busy making sandwiches to listen to the podcast.
it was funny. It was funny because I was talking to her and she goes. We were talking about technology for the draft that's coming up, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But she goes, technology that we wish we had. What about something that makes
Make
a
sandwiches
sandwich
for you?
And I was like, no,
Nah, we already got it. We don't need that.
Nice.
Why? I'd never waste the money on it.
She was like, no, you're making a sandwich.
Matt's over there with his peanut butter. And you're like, oh man.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to topic. Hot Coffee, Mississippi.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a friendly town. There's probably like
Yeah.
nothing going on there,
Yeah.
but seems like a place you could probably get a cup of Joe.
Here's one to hate. The good old town of Colon, Michigan.
Oh, yeah. That sounds awful.
That town is clean.
But
Hopefully.
but to have Texas redeem itself from the Canadian thing, cut and shoot.
Cut and shoot. Yeah.
Cut and shoot Texas.
That's a good town. Yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
with the name shoot in it, like
Like,
podcast.
yeah, podcast name or,
From the hip.
yeah, favorite body part, the hip. So there you
Oh, that was great.
So I got one. It's more ironic. I feel like I'm gonna get some hate from this. It's might be too soon, but Waterproof, Louisiana is a little bit of just an ironic name.
That whole state is always underwater. It feels like.
Yeah. It's. I mean, like you just go there. It's muggy. Like
Yes.
your clothes are wet just walking through the air.
Well, that's why it's waterproof.
yeah.
Right? It's just like water
Yeah.
everywhere. But yeah,
So
I saw that one and I was like, who came up with that name?
yeah,
Like,
that makes no sense.
it just feels like I associate Louisiana with humidity
Yeah.
and like mosquitoes.
I feel like that name is kind of like how you call a big guy tiny.
Yeah.
Waterproof, Louisiana.
Yeah, it just you're doing it to spite them. What about this is one I kind of hate. No Name, Colorado.
No name.
The town of No Name.
That is
It's
so
disappointing.
lazy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
about as lazy as the letter W. Like it's
Yeah,
just,
just
like the letter.
Whatever
committee.
you are times two.
Yeah. Like,
That's awesome.
Man, that letter W, that thing is a lazy,
Yeah.
lazy letter.
yeah, just like copy me, but like don't make it obvious.
I didn't think about it. You are right on that. I got to give you that. What about the town? What about the town of Crapston, England?
Going international.
Oh, I'm
I
from
like it.
Man.
Crapston.
Going across the pond there.
Yeah, I mean that's a
Across
pretty
the bowl.
Oh, gosh.
man. That was low hanging fruit there.
Yeah.
But anyways, I thought that was one that just made me chuckle for obvious reasons. But
So how about one I hate? Placentia, California.
it's so about California, man.
Well,
Those
not good.
people are weird. What about burnt corn, Alabama?
Alabama would have that name.
Burnt corn.
No, I do like this one from Utah, and I'm not sure why. It's American Fork
American fork.
as opposed to
British fork.
Is there a British
Yeah.
fork? Do you have to hold that on the left side?
French fork.
It has a red coat on it. I don't know. Like
What about possum grape, Arkansas?
possum
Possum
grape.
grape. What is
Possum grape.
What is a possum grape exactly?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I don't want it.
Yeah.
It says here possum grapes are actually a kind of grape native to southeastern United States.
Weird.
Okay.
Possum.
Are they edible? Or is that something that you
I would assume.
tell what kind of gender the possum is? I don't know.
Possum grapes.
Well, I mean,
I'm sorry.
right, so there's also there's Mexican Water, Arizona. I thought that was pretty
Mexican water?
Mexican Water,
That thing
Arizona.
will kill you, man.
Yeah, that's unpurified.
Yeah, unpurified.
Who names a town after something with amoebas living in it?
Oh,
Good
God.
gracious, that's terrible.
Oh,
Arizona,
no.
get yourself together. Oh my lord. Here, how about this?
We're gonna go forever.
What's with people putting burnt store, Florida?
Burnt store?
Burnt Store, Florida.
Probably
There's
not.
probably a story behind that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably not leading off lists of like economic booms.
Yep.
You know what I want to do? Go start a. Here's one for you, Matt. Haiku, Hawaii.
Haiku, Hawaii. Nice.
You're always, whenever we do
Yeah.
woke poetry, going on
Yeah,
about
haikus.
your haiku.
They're easy, but they're hard. No, well, sorry, I've got a throat thing going on.
You got a possum grape stuck in your back of your throat.
No. No.
This is the worst podcast ever.
What were you talking about? Haikus? No, I didn't do a haiku though.
No, you did a limerick,
Yeah,
didn't you?
limerick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because limericks are easy.
Here's one that I like. Good grief, Idaho.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's where,
I like it.
I also like.
It's where Charlie Brown's from?
Yeah, of course. I also like Chubtown, Georgia.
Chubb.
Chubtown,
Shut down.
which is actually a town where Nick Chubb came from. The Georgia
Are you serious?
running back. Yeah.
He came from Chubb.
Like his family comes from Chubtown, Georgia.
He's Chubb from Chubtown.
Yeah,
No way.
quite literally. I
That's
think the city is named after his family or somehow or another.
Oh.
So there's a big story on
That's less
ESPN about it.
exciting.
Yeah, but hey, I mean it's still a cool name, Chubtown.
Yeah.
One that I don't like, Worms, Nebraska.
Worms.
Worms. Mwah.
Is it Verms? Or is it worms?
Worms.
Yeah.
Blech.
It's like.
Who wants to live in a town called Worms? Someone in Worms that we have like a really strong listening
Yeah, like,
contingent in Worms.
Do these people not think like, oh, we want businesses to come here?
Right,
You know,
yeah.
come up with a sophisticated
You know what we should
name.
do? Name our
Set up
town.
your shop in Plus Sunshine.
No, thank you. Oh, I think it's probably time we move on before we
Yeah.
just completely destroy this
We're going
podcast.
down weird directions.
And what do we got next? A little diabolical
Yeah,
dilemma.
we got that actual intro music here.
Oh, we do.
So
Oh, that's
This-
Oh,
This
that's
is
actually
what it's
the
for.
intro music we have.
What a stupid question that is. What a stupid question. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid
now is
questions.
when that music was supposed
And
to
now,
come.
now it's a little more appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, President Trump, for the sponsorship intro.
Yeah.
So let me kick this off. I'll give you. This question came to me, and it is super weird to think about. And so this was dilemma number one. What if you could only eat whatever you could draw?
Whoa, what?
Whoa.
Like you can't, like whatever you draw comes to life, and you could only eat what you draw. What would you eat?
Well, I'm glad I'm such a good artist.
Are you a good artist?
No, it'll all be in black and white.
So it'd all be pretty bland food, like crayons and
Well,
stuff you'd
I
put
don't know,
in there.
salt is pretty flavorful and it's white.
Yeah, I mean,
All I know is, like, my diet is going to consist of probably a lot of pizza. I'm not a very good artist. I'm fairly certain I can draw a donut. I think
Probably
it's just two
just-
circles.
Probably just pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
There will
Oh,
not
man.
be any glaze on that.
Probably some possum grape pizza. Like that. This is a hard one for me because I'm not a good artist, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
you're
me
like,
neither.
what would I draw? Like if you could only,
like a chicken leg.
yeah, it would look really weird. I feel like you'd get better at it though.
yeah, you would have to because you got to do it multiple
got-
times a
You,
day.
You gotta
practice
eat.
it, man.
Yeah.
Man, Cheerios would be the worst to draw though.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta keep going.
I'm trying to draw in circles, man.
25 minutes. What if you only have one Cheerio? Every time you complete one pops up off the page.
This is not worth it.
You just eat it
Man,
one?
Cheerios would be a delicacy at that point.
So the first thing you draw would have to be a bowl, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, man.
Wait, you have to draw your utensils too? Or is it just your food?
I don't... I guess
How do
just
you draw liquids?
Yeah.
I don't know how this works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
No,
got really complicated.
you'd have to draw... Yeah, you'd have to draw your drink, too.
Yeah.
I think you just draw a cup with something in it and you just like label it Coke. Poof, it turns into Coke.
Great juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that man, but I mean you would be able to save a lot of money that way though.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, it might be worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you had this, but you got to skip the grocery store, I think a lot of people would take it.
Yeah.
Man, like
Totally.
steak would be difficult though. I think. I'm just thinking through
Steak.
the things that would be
Like,
hard.
what about corn? Like, that's,
Oh, corn would be tedious.
yeah, that would take forever. Unless you drew like corn on the cob.
What if you just
And
drew a
then
can of corn?
Yeah,
Just a can of corn.
Just write can of corn on the outside, and you have your can of corn. Yeah,
Nice.
genius. So,
I mean,
everything's gonna be canned then.
Yeah.
The can,
can
chicken.
of steak.
What are we having tonight for dinner, dear? Beanie weenies again. Here it comes.
Yeah.
It would be challenging, but I think actually if you could choose, would you rather save the money and just draw everything that you eat? You probably just take the time and draw it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it'll be so much faster, easier. You don't have to cook. You don't have to go get it. You don't have to spend money.
My
Man,
food would be bland,
What's
but
the
I
point in working anymore then? You're just like, I just.
You gotta buy
draw it
paper.
up.
You gotta buy
Man,
paper
well,
and pencil.
you don't get to draw a house in
Change
it.
the whole atmosphere of everything though. Imagine this.
If you could just draw anything and bring it to life,
No. If everyone has to draw food in order to eat food, who would be the master chefs? The people who are good artists.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. It'd be just a total shift of the total.
Now, Can you
all of
trace?
society.
Like, could I trace something and it'd come out? Because I could just take a picture of someone else's and then trace it, and it might be pretty good then.
Well, that would be like taking
Yeah,
someone
there-
else's recipe.
Yeah,
Right,
you'd be-
yeah, that'd be a recipe right there.
yeah,
So-
you could probably do that. I mean,
Yeah, it won't be as good because you're not as good as an artist.
Right.
An artist as they are.
Now,
So,
let me ask you this too. What about the size? Like, are you limited to how big or small you're?
give me like one of those giant rolls.
You got a huge plotter, and you're
It's
just
like I gotta cater this event. Hold on a minute. Roll out a huge piece of paper.
You gotta cater this event. I'm just drawing box after box. Pizza.
What would
Pizza.
fast food would be printers, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. This is a great idea.
What is this?
There
I don't
you
even know
go.
what we're talking about.
Wow, this got weird.
Oh,
Well, that turned out a lot better than I thought, to be honest.
all right. I got a difficult question for you.
Oh, man.
If you had to drink one drink for the rest of your life, what would it be? And this would be replacing water.
So, water's not allowed.
Right. Water's out.
One like super specific.
One
Capri
drink.
Sun. No.
The only thing that I haven't narrowed down in this is should it still have the negative side effects? And I want to lean toward no. Of like, no, it's
just
actually-
flavor-based
it's
only?
like basically your water turns into this.
Okay, so oh man, I would have to. I might take a page out of Aaron's book and go coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
I like always drinking coffee,
Yeah.
like
okay.
iced coffee.
I was gonna
hot
say
coffee,
because you could
something
drink
like
it
that.
iced or hot,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It would be hard not to go with coffee, but Lancer just stole mine, so I'm gonna pick something different. So you said that the negative health benefits would not apply. It would be as drinking water.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the health
Negative
benefits.
health benefits.
So
It's
do the
kind of an
positive-
oxymoron, but I'll tell you.
That's for another podcast. So the actual health benefits, would that be the same as water, or would that be the consistency of
I'm
whatever
gonna say
drink?
same as water, so that we keep that consistent.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I can't pick something
So
that's
you can't choose beet juice and like.
that would be a terrible life.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
Yeah, you
I
know,
had so one time my brother decided to do like this healthy drink mix thing, and it was like it had beets in it and a few other things, some spinach. I can't remember, maybe some kale or something like that, and it was all just blended up with like a whole like thumb of ginger.
boo. That's a lot of
Wow.
ginger.
Wow, like ginger's good for you, and I like
It ain't that good for you.
I like ginger, but
That's a lot.
that is a lot of ginger.
Did it like
Mm.
burn your Adam's apple
It
out?
took a lot to get it all down. A whole cup of that thing.
I've never been able to make a good like healthy slushy like
Yeah,
that
smoothie,
tasted
yeah.
or smoothie.
Yeah.
I don't make
Yeah.
anything that's healthy. So
Yeah.
let me start from that baseline. But I used to do like a
Neither does Lancer. We know that.
Right.
I eat bacon cheeseburgers and that's it. Like
Lancer, when was the last time you cooked for yourself?
does making cereal count?
No.
Okay.
Cooked. cooked.
Oh man.
You don't cook cereal.
Like putting a bagel in the toaster. Does that count?
I think you have to get. I think you have to get a. You have to
When
use
was the
a
last
pot
time you
or
put
a
a
pan.
bagel in the toaster?
Yesterday.
Okay.
I did it twice because it was
When's
so
the
good
last
first
time-
I'm gonna say no.
When's the last time you got out a pot or a pan and put it on the stove and made it?
Okay. Man, it was definitely for breakfast. It was like scrambled eggs or something.
Okay,
It,
that
it,
counts.
it might have been 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
Nice.
What about you guys though? When was the last time y'all cooked?
Tonight
I was gonna
You
say,
cooked tonight?
I did. I
You're
made.
a beast.
I made some grilled chicken legs tonight, and they were
You
delicious.
were a beast.
I'm trying to think. I did chicken wings a few days ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I've been wanting to start grilling though, and
Yeah,
I just need to get a good grill.
gri-
So
it does help. Like
Yeah.
people are like, oh, the flavor of charcoal. I get it. Like the flavor of charcoal is really good. Like in a meat.
But what, are you saying something against her? It sounds like
Yeah,
you're-
it's not convenient at all.
I-
Like
I don't
it's
have a
way easier to go out and just pop, hit that thing, and boom, you're at 300 degrees in 30 seconds.
Well, you know what
Yeah.
I do? I've got one of those chimney starters.
Yeah, those work good.
You just shove the newspaper in there, light it up, and walk away.
Yeah,
And then
and
walk back
and it,
like
and it,
15 minutes later, and
yeah, it's
there you
good.
go.
yeah, but
I-
see,
I
15
like-
minutes. Like I have like a whole Zaxby's meal in like 3 minutes.
Well,
So-
just you do it and you leave it and you
Plus-
walk away. You can do whatever the heck you want for 15 minutes.
I do like charcoal, but sometimes, like if you're trying to get a good sear on a steak, like having the ability to use a gas grill where you can get a certain part of the grill,
Yeah.
like blaze hot, where you can get that thing.
Well, I can get a part of the grill blaze hot with some coals.
Yeah, it's tedious. There are times where I just like to go out.
See, the only reason why
Press
I'm
the
butting
button.
against you is because all I have is a charcoal grill.
Correct. When you get that gas grill, though, you're gonna be like, man, this is nice.
Oh, yeah, just- yeah, man.
Just go out 5 burners, poof, it's all gone.
The thing is, if I want like a good like outside sear on a steak, and I just want to
You got to go skillet.
skillet, yeah, cast iron skillet in the
Yeah.
oven,
You-
well, stovetop and then oven.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get it way hotter.
Yeah, well,
But
yeah, and I.
How do we get on a cooking show?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
where
man.
did this come from?
We're
Hold on,
talking
let-
about replacing water with
Yeah.
something. What did
Oh,
you say?
I didn't even pick anything.
Yeah,
you,
you didn't.
you went off
Wow.
on your like ginger shake that you
Yeah, that was really
and then we
bad.
started talking about Matt's cooking show over here. So, anyways, what am I replacing? So Lancer took coffee, so I can't take that. I'm gonna go. Oh goodness, I mean, I don't drink anything hardly other than water and coffee.
Mhm.
So I guess I should take something like really bad for me that I like.
Yeah.
So I'll take chocolate milk.
Hey, not a bad choice.
That's a good choice, actually.
Not
I
a
like that
bad
a lot.
Because there's no negative health benefits.
Yeah.
It tastes
It
amazing.
does taste
Yeah.
good.
And I don't know anybody that doesn't like chocolate milk.
Yeah, well,
If you're out there, don't tell me about it.
we're also
I want to
Just
believe in
Stop
humanity.
existing.
we're also ignoring the fact that if you drank these things as your water, it would get old.
Oh, yeah.
But
It would take a while, though.
Yeah, we're just ignoring that.
Lancer's dying.
I'm dying over here.
No, what I was thinking, tea.
Tea would
for
sweet,
similar,
like sweet tea. I
right,
would
well,
love
that's,
sweet tea.
Well, that's the
but-
thing. Like you could sweet tea, you could do hot tea or whatever.
Yeah.
Which actually, all of it would be sweetened for me.
I pretty much
I
drink.
don't do tea
Yeah.
without sugar.
Is this
Yeah.
hot tea?
or honey? I could do that.
I pretty much drink sweet tea as
Tea and
water
honey sound
right now.
amazing.
Do you?
Yeah, like I'm at the gym working out, psych. But I'm like, if I was like working out, I'd be drinking sweet tea along with it. Like I'm always drinking sweet tea though.
Sweet tea is one of those things where I like it if I made it. But other than that, I don't really care. About,
Yeah.
Like, I don't go to McDonald's to get a sweet tea because
too
it's
sweet.
super sweet.
Yeah, it's too sweet.
It feels like way artificial.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like,
I enjoy chewing the sugar in my sweet tea. Like that's how much sugar I want.
Have you ever made your own sweet tea?
Yeah, actually I have.
Okay, yeah.
I usually don't, but
that does not count as cooking. So, just to clarify.
Well, it's funny because Adrian with her dad would go a little cheap on the tea, and he would do like 1 or 2 bags of tea.
Oh yeah, you got to go heavy on it.
for a full gallon.
Oh, that's like really.
it's like super watered down, and then he wouldn't sweeten it a whole lot too because he's like,
So it's like water with a hint of bitter.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Going back to that question about when was the last time I cooked? Does putting a pre-made pizza in the
Negative.
oven?
No,
Okay,
that's not
alright.
cooking, man.
All right, I just wondered if that counts, man. Like I turned on the oven, okay?
So-
We should put him through a cooking. We should do a cooking class.
Oh,
with Clancy.
man.
I mean,
That would be freaking awesome.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I would like it, and believe it or not, I'm actually an okay cook.
yeah, yeah.
I just don't do it.
I actually do believe that. You seem like somebody that, like,
I'm okay,
you're
but
creative. You're creative enough to.
I
come-
would love
You're
to.
just lazy.
I would love to. No, I'm like, I just don't want to spend my whole time cooking. You know?
That's
It's
called
like-
lazy.
It's just like I'd rather spend my time doing other things.
Hey, I have to
I'm
admit,
not lazy. I just don't want to do it.
I gotta admit, if it weren't for my wife, the goat, you know, the greatest of all time over there cooking for me,
Oh, I was like, you eat goat?
Tom Brady? What?
I'd be eating a lot of cereal.
Yeah.
A lot.
It's just so easy. You just do
Hate
it.
to admit,
You
it
enjoy
tastes
it.
good.
It tastes
I mean,
like-
it takes 2 seconds to make it.
Right.
See, I would do like steak and like
Cereal.
asparagus. Steak and asparagus.
Yeah.
Because it's super easy.
You can do it all on the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
just
easy.
boom, done.
So fast. Like,
So expensive.
it would get a little
We're
pricey.
back on our cooking show.
Matt's
again.
like, day number 5 of filet mignon. My bank account is low, but my belly is full.
All right, hey, I got a diabolical dilemma for us.
Yeah, it's like
So,
that.
Thank you, Atkins.
No, there's a red meat guy.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm on it.
Where
Yeah,
it's like, it's
that's
I didn't even know about
it's
it, but I'm on
nothing
it.
but steak, dude. It is nothing but steak. I don't know how
Sounds
that
like
works.
heaven to me.
yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Anyway.
All right, so you have to live in a 1 mile radius for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
What area would you choose as your 1 mile radius? You
Are
can
there
never
any
leave.
islands that are like 1 mile? I can own my own island.
Yeah. So-
It's like a
so that's the
10
thing.
square mile.
You can never leave this 1 mile radius though. Like under no circumstances you can leave it.
So you, oh man.
So I mean, but like although right now in the society we live in, you can like get stuff shipped to you, so that's not a huge deal.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's about enjoyment of
Yeah.
where you're at.
Exactly. So usually that's somewhere isolated, or would you want to live somewhere where everything's really close, like a city?
So you, man, you can't leave your 1 mile.
Yeah.
Is it like 1 square mile?
We're gonna say a circle because I said radius.
Yeah, you said radius.
So
So you've got a mile stretch in all directions.
from
So
your
if you
house,
do the calculation,
Is there like a giant
R
fence or
times
something
2
there?
times
Did-
pi.
Yeah. Did Trump like build a wall, a circular
Yes.
wall around me?
yeah, you're a circular wall.
If you want
Everyone
that
else can come in
area,
and
it's
out.
R squared times.
From the
Shut up.
circumference.
It's gonna make a joke. I'm just gonna move right along. So, so we give 1 mile. That's tough. Like you can't
Yeah.
recreate hardly at all.
Yeah, there's
Um,
only
I
so
mean,
much
you
you can
got,
do.
you got a little distance on it, but not a
as
lot.
long as I got the internet and I can get stuff shipped to me, I think I can make it. So I'm gonna say I go like Teton Mountains or something like that.
Yeah.
Just something super picturesque.
hmm
I'll have a 4-wheeler shipped to me and I can recreate driving around
Yeah.
on a 4-wheeler or
Yeah,
something like
if you
that.
only have a 1 mile radius, why would you have a car?
Yeah, you don't need a car.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
So I might do like
I might have a car if there's
might-
a racetrack in my 1 mile
Yeah,
radius.
true,
Who are you racing though? Because no one else can leave their 1 mile radius.
Well, it's not that everyone is stuck in their 1
Wait.
mile radius.
How am I in prison and everyone else
You're in
is
prison.
Yeah,
living
you're
their
the
life?
only one.
The way the question was formulated was you live in a 1
So can
Yeah.
people come visit you?
Yeah, they can come visit
Yeah.
you and stuff.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
this
just
ain't
you
too
were
bad.
stuck in that.
I
1
thought
mile
it was
radius.
like it would be a much weirder question if it was everybody.
Yeah.
Like imagine
that
a
would get difficult.
imagine a biodome of 1 mile radius and you're stuck there. So
Yeah.
I would, you know where I would choose? I would choose like some really nice beach city is where I would choose. Something where I could like walk to everywhere and lots of stuff around and everything. Still people around and everything. I'd go to the beach, but then there's shops and whatnot around. So living in society still, I'm not totally isolated.
What happens when a hurricane comes and like takes out your condo? You don't have any. You can't go anywhere. You just
Yeah.
gotta stay there.
Yeah, like it's
Well,
flooded.
You gotta live in the
Like,
rubble.
a helicopter's coming to get me. I'm like, I can't leave. I have
Literally.
to stay.
No, pass over me.
Maybe that's why those people never leave whenever there's a hurricane coming. They're like,
Oh, maybe that's the
Stuck
reason.
in
I
their 1 mile
can't
radius.
leave this.
yeah.
Like they've been stuck in this world, or they can't leave.
Is it one of those things where they wear a collar and if they step outside of it, their head explodes, kind of?
Wow.
Let's say yes. I want to say yes.
What movie has that? There's a movie with that in it. I don't know.
If there is, I want to see it.
All I know is I'm gonna really make sure I know where that line is, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
mark it clearly. Yeah, I think I'm going somewhere in the mountains, like super picturesque and beautiful. People can come visit me. I'll subscribe to all the food services and Amazon and everything, and
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only a mile radius. I imagine
Ooh, I got mine. I figured mine out. I was thinking about it for a while because I was like,
you were
kinda
stalling.
I kind of like the idea of being like near the water, but at the same time, I'm not that much of a beach person, and I really like the mountains.
A lake
No.
house
Like the shore of Alaska. Like you, if you find
on Alaska.
On Alaska.
yeah, well, what it is basically like you're on the water, but literally you step off the water onto the side of a mountain. I mean, it's
That's pretty
just
cool.
like mountainside.
You're spending a lot of time in the freezing cold, though.
Well, not if you're in like some of the southern, tips and stuff. You're good.
Well-
It gets cold for sure. But
Yeah.
Like in the summer, it's like 70. It's like 65 to 70. It's
Yeah.
like
Perfect.
Awesome.
But how do you cope with the like extended daylight?
Oh, that's a little bit of an adjustment. They get
There's a
really
lot of adjustment.
their produce gets really huge because they have those extended days.
Oh,
Too bad you can't walk to the market.
I
Yeah.
bet they probably have like massive apples.
They do. Like their
Well-
tomatoes and stuff are giant.
they were talking about cabbage. And they had an 80-pound cabbage.
No way.
Yeah, I was like, that's awesome.
I never thought about that being a benefit
I don't.
of Alaska.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
Alaska's super cool. I don't think I could live there because of like
It is
the
super
extended
cool.
It's
dark.
cool.
It's really cold.
It's cold there. Yeah. Not a lot of direct sunlight.
That joke was-
Aaron's
that
just
joke was-
nah.
Like I'm actually disappointed in that joke. Disappointed we went there. But like the whole being dark for a long thing,
Yeah.
I would get so depressed.
yeah,
I mean, it would just be a bummer.
yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I already can't leave my 1 mile and then it's dark all the time.
This
I don't
one
know.
dark.
Like,
That sounds like a great time to sleep a lot.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I could see
What are we gonna do for a living?
Well, you can.
You guys are coming to my house. We're recording a podcast. We're making a living out of this.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
I mean, seriously, what do you do though if you can't leave your
Car
house?
restorations.
Yeah, what you
People have
do-
to come to you.
What you do is you make
Website design.
Yeah.
you make a YouTube channel about your 1 mile radius life, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're so interested."
That would actually
Yeah.
probably work.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, that would totally work.
So-
Okay, I have one more for you. This is really dumb, but it's just kind of a question, not really a dilemma. That's funny. If a turtle loses its shell, is it naked or is it homeless?
Yes.
I think it's kind of naked more than homeless, because I think don't they build nests?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on the do all turtles? I
Wow.
don't know what they do.
Turtles are mysterious, man.
Turtles are.
It's just
Some of them live like hundreds of years, and
yeah, like
Those are tortoises. Thank
Tortoise.
You very much.
Yeah, same thing, right?
Yeah, basically.
yeah, drop it in the water, see how long it lives. Oh wait, you can't pick it up. It weighs like 180 pounds, but
Well, yeah, because like sea turtles, they go.
they go, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it would have to be naked.
It'd have to be naked,
because
right?
they do have a home.
What would it look like?
Home
Have
is
you,
where the heart is.
Yeah.
have you ever seen a turtle without a shell?
I
Without Googling one.
I think they're dead.
was about to say
I
they,
mean-
they're attached to their shell.
Yeah, like that's like ripping off like your
Their
skull or
their
something.
spine is literally built into their shell, so like they cannot be removed from their shell without killing them.
Could a turtle be like one of the coolest animals ever, though?
I think they are.
Oh, so
like-
there's a cool story. In South Carolina, someone ran over a turtle and it whipped up into someone's windshield. And it like seriously like bashed their windshield in, and it like they showed pictures. It was pretty
The
horrific.
turtle
like,
was the turtle just chilling?
The turtle was dead.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, I was hoping it survived or something. It like walked off. No, it was dead.
My
But
my
I thought
father
that was
my
incredible.
father-in-law like has a soft spot for turtles,
Yeah.
and so like they live out in the country, and if there's a turtle in the road, he'll just stop,
Yeah.
Yep.
throw the car in park, move it off the road,
Yep.
sort of thing, and then keep going. But it's like you don't see it too often. But I always get like depressed. Like I don't know if you guys have ever run across a smashed turtle in the road.
Yeah. Mhm.
But I'm kind of like, oh man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like why
Some-
couldn't you have stopped?
Something about turtles, yeah. They're like
But if it's like, it was like a cat. No offense, cat people. or like a bird, I don't think that way.
Right.
But a turtle, I'm like, oh
Yeah.
man, we
'cause,
lost another
Well,
one.
here's the thing: the cat could have got out of the way. Like the cat
Yeah.
is like agile. The turtle's kind of like helpless in a way. So,
So my
that's what
brother-
makes you feel bad.
My brother-in-law would catch turtles and sell them, snapping turtles,
Wow.
and because you could sell them to some of the locals.
Does he have all his fingers?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's even more impressive.
Yeah. And yeah, you could sell them, and they make turtle soup,
Yeah.
which is okay. But like they sell for pretty good, and they'll be like 50 pounds.
I've had
Yeah,
people tell me that
they're
turtle soup
nuts.
is really good too. So
It
I've
can-
never had it.
It can
Eat
be. It depends on how it's
Eat
prepared.
it in
and
the
stuff.
shell. Like,
Like a bread bowl?
The bread.
Oh, great.
Oh, man.
But no, there was one time that we were trying to collect a couple turtles for him because he had left them outside. And
He was
then-
doing turtle fighting
well,
rings.
they were in they were in a giant bucket, and it had tipped over. And when it tips over, they dart for water,
Yeah.
and they live right by a lake. And so, like, Adrian and I are both, like, herding these turtles back into these bucket things, because we don't know how to pick them up without
You're a
getting
turtle
hit.
herder?
Right. Yeah.
And so we're, like, shoving them in this bucket and, like, trying to get them together is pretty nuts.
Turtles are just cool. I don't know how. I think it's a cool.
They're a
animal.
lot faster than you think they are, too.
They are. They're super quick in the water too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
I think we just exhausted all
Yeah.
of our.
Yeah.
That's about everything we know on turtles.
Let's talk about crabs.
We know nothing more about turtles, so on to the next subject.
Right.
Man, we're out of it.
This is a terrible podcast. So today we're doing a draft, and this draft topic, not gonna lie, is super weird. So it fits our podcast to a T today, and the topic is future technology we wish we had. Things that have sounded like great ideas for a long time, but we've not been able to, as a race of people, to bring it to
Right.
fruition.
Yeah.
And Lancer has first pick at this
I
draft.
do, and I am so excited I get the
I hate that you have the first
because
pick.
there is one thing
Yep.
on this draft that I know we all won,
Yes.
and it's
Don't.
well, yeah, we all won all of them. But there's
Leave it for me, because I only have one thing I want.
So I'm going to take the obvious first choice of this futuristic technology draft. I will take the time machine. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
So-
it was right there at the top. It wasn't my number one,
Wow.
even though it's my clear number two.
Okay. This is very
So I'm. By the way, who's keeping track of this?
Oh,
I guess I am.
You
Yeah.
are.
good. Since
So
you don't set up.
yeah, I might as well
You lazy bum, do something.
might as well contribute something. So
Yeah, I thought about Time Machine. It wasn't at the top of mine either.
Wow.
And I don't know why. It's just like...
I'm going to do really good in this draft then. So-
all right. So number two, I'm going with my number one choice. It is the greatest weapon of all time. It is the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That
And
was my
I'm
number two.
going lightsaber number one.
Was that your number one?
That was mine, and Time Machine was number two.
Okay, I had them switched.
Okay, so because
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, man, if I could have any piece of technology, Time Machine, lightsabers.
Time Machine was definitely up there. It just wasn't my number one.
Right.
Yeah,
Because-
no, it was worthy to me of a first pick.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just have this childhood love of the lightsaber.
The
Yeah.
only danger is like chopping your own limbs off kind of deal. That's the only thing
Yeah.
that always gets me about
Hey,
lightsabers.
What if the time machine quits working and you end up in like,
Oh, I agree.
you know,
Dinosaur time.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm about to amplify that.
that'd be okay with that.
I'm about to amplify that by saying my number one is a teleportation device.
Okay, yeah.
Oh man, that was my number three. Wow, we went 1, 2, 3 right there
Nice.
for me. But
Nice.
yeah, good
Yeah,
choice.
no, teleportation device. That's been kind of an ongoing joke between my wife and I as we drive back home, like falling asleep at the wheel, is when are we going to make that teleportation device? I've always
Yeah.
said that, like, I would fund it if she would design it, and then she'd say, no, I'll... And,
I just literally dump water all over my laptop.
Oh,
That's-
Emergency. It's a good thing I don't need it for this draft.
if only you could see this, everyone.
All right.
It's a good thing we turned off the recording. Literally, my computer. If I could explain this to you, it's right now a TP. It's trying to dry out
It is wet.
from all the water. Okay, so
Wait, I've got another pick here.
yeah,
I've got
don't mind all the noises as I'm like scooping water into a trash can that I just dumped all over our desk. Okay,
Oh, man.
life is good.
All right, so my number one is teleportation. My number two, which I think definitely deserves the number two slot, food generator.
Ah,
And,
yeah, no, yeah, that's a good one.
Like a food printer.
basically.
Like the Star Trek
Like the
food
Star
thing,
Trek, yeah, like
You just
know,
say like chocolate pudding,
Like-
and Nick shows up.
Earl Grey tea, hot or whatever.
Yeah.
yeah.
See, I don't know if I'm gonna win this draft or if I'm gonna really lose this draft, but all my stuff is super stupid. But I'm like, that would look great in my living room.
Wow. Okay, decoration.
I feel like I'm totally losing. But so yeah, I'm gonna go. So dumb. My list consists of like literally 6 things, and 3 of them have been taken.
Yeah, I'm not in a better spot. Yeah.
I'm going with the jet bike, and
What jet bike?
Yeah, what jet bike?
I'm going with the jet bike.
Did you make up something here?
No, I didn't.
What is that?
So I actually looked it up, and it's basically a flying motorcycle.
Okay, so like
Okay, cool.
like in Star
Yeah.
Wars when they're flying around.
So yeah, you know
yeah.
in Star Wars, like the little Ewok gets on that thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with.
That speeder thing.
Yeah,
Now,
Okay.
does it have like unlimited vertical capabilities?
I
or-
think it's probably capped at some point.
Okay, yeah.
You do like from what I could tell on the website,
So
where
it's more of like a hover bike.
kind of. But I was watching like a little bit of the design on it, and it's got some altitude. You have
Yeah.
to wear a helmet and everything. So I don't.
Yeah.
It's limited,
Sure.
but you can straight up fly literally on that thing.
Yeah.
Speed wise, and you
I
get
think
some
I've seen
altitude.
that, Yeah.
It's super awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's like the ultimate freedom.
I need to look this up.
The
It
jet.
sounds pretty
You're a
cool.
motorcycle guy.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
don't know about it.
Just
Ta-
build one.
take a
Yeah,
mo-
I got it. I
take
got
a
you guys.
motorcycle that can go 200 miles an hour and throw it, 3 stories up in the air.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
So I'm going with the jet
So
bike.
triple your chances.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm all in on the jet bike.
All right. So it's my turn, right?
I think I should
Yes.
put a waterproof laptop on
Yeah.
my list somewhere.
All right. I'm actually surprised this is still hanging around here, guys. I think we might have missed you guys might have missed this. I'm going with the Iron Man suit.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah.
The Iron Man suit.
Okay,
Is pretty awesome.
All right. So this is technology. Okay. I guess we have to give it to
trying to
'cause I was
decide
gonna
if
say-
if it's too broad, if it's got too many pieces of technology in it.
kind of.
Yeah.
But also, I believe there's actually a patent on it. I believe
Oh,
I
nice.
believe that Elon Musk already has mock-ups on this.
No way.
100%. I saw an article where he was at the Pentagon discussing flying suits.
I love Elon Musk even more right now.
So is he gonna team up with the Space Force?
I mean,
He is the space. He's all we got right now. So I think we give it to you, but
Okay,
I'm just
yeah.
saying it is theoretically out there.
I mean,
So-
yeah. So, but
Yeah.
do we have it? Like, it's probably like an idea, but it's not really there.
Well, and it's technology we wish we had. So I mean,
I guess yeah.
wish you
We
had
don't have it yet.
Yeah. So, and I got the back to back.
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh, this is so exciting.
This is not exciting.
Here's my next pick. By the way, how many rounds are we doing?
4 I have.
4. Okay. All right. For my third pick.
If there's more than 4, I'm totally losing. I'm making stuff up.
For my third pick, I'm going with an invisible cloak.
Yeah. Okay.
So like
Nice.
invisible clothes, I guess you could.
Yeah.
Like not like
Cloaking device.
yeah, cloaking.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah, not invisible clothes that you see through the clothes. That's not what I want.
Right,
Wow.
I want
that's-
clothes that make me invisible. So
You guys are picking way too techie things. I'm like thinking of the dumbest.
Man, science fiction is where I live.
I'm like, man, what if I had like tools that could like clean themselves? You guys like give me like invisibility. Okay.
Oh, man.
This is
Just
terrible.
think of superhero powers, and you basically.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm all in on my draft right now, so I'm going with the only other thing. I literally have to come up with a pick at some point because all my picks have been
All right,
taken.
I'll try to be slow for you. So you can
This
figure
is
it out.
this is one that I saw. You guys are gonna laugh, but it would be legit, and it's the cloud sofa.
the clouds.
It's literally a magnetic base and this floating cloud that you sit on, and it's amazing.
Oh, so it just floats by magnet.
It's like a
reverse
it's a
magnet,
it's a
yeah.
reverse magnetism, like a
Right,
giant
right.
cloud beanbag, and it hasn't been able to be made yet. But it's super awesome. I'm going with cloud sofa.
You were so right. I'm over like Iron Man suit. You're like, I want a floating bed.
Lancer's like, I'm now on the government's radar, and I'm like, I'm super comfy over here in my living room.
Dude, I love magnets.
I gotta pull up a picture of the cloud sofa and let you guys see this
I
because
love
it is
magnets. Have you
amazing.
seen the magnetic like coffee table thing?
Yeah,
And
it's
all,
super
like,
cool.
It's all
isn't it?
the magnetic push,
Mhm.
and it's all just a bunch of cubes that are pushing against each other, but
Right.
they're all kind of hooked together.
Once you guys see
Yeah.
this,
So cool.
I think you're gonna kind of change your view on this, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Oh yeah, I'll take that over the Iron
So
Man.
here, I'll pull it up as Matt's looking at his next pick.
Oh man. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to do? I've got a.
Here we go. Here we go. Am I right?
I mean, yeah, it's a floating pillow, like a big floating
It's
pillow.
a giant floating cloud.
Yeah, I mean, it looks
Oh,
interesting.
that's cool.
I mean,
I
yeah.
bet it's comfortable.
I bet it is comfortable.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like. What's the benefit of it floating though? Like, is there any benefit
Probably a little more give and sway, and just like I don't know, you get that float feel. You know, it's like the zero gravity
Dude,
chairs.
to it? I guess.
You can
Yeah.
you can literally hang out on a cloud whenever you want.
I mean,
What's
Yes.
come on, hipsters? What's not to like here? I mean, I'm not seeing a
Lancer's
downside.
not having this at all. I like it, but I don't like it as much as Iron Man's suit.
Well, it's already been packed. I can't take those things. For goodness sake.
I'm glad you're picking the floating pillow, Aaron.
I told you guys this was not going to be a great
No,
draft.
and I love it.
Hey, but I got a lightsaber, so I can
You did.
cut my floating cloud in half, and I can have two
You
chairs.
just steal the lightsaber from us. That's true.
I'm torn between a few different things, but I think one of the cooler ones is going to be the energy shield.
Oh, like the like the what are they like on Star Trek? What do they call them?
Force field.
Force fields. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and or like you could imagine like Fantastic Four, the girl that does
Okay.
the shield thing, the bubble shield thing.
Okay.
You know, or think of Halo throwing down a bubble shield.
But isn't that like a superpower? Like, how is that a piece of tech?
Hey,
Is
bubble
it-
shields from Halo. Bubble shields from Halo. You drop them down and they expand an energy shield. It's a piece of tech.
Dude,
Deal
you
with
guys,
it.
you guys must have people that hate you. I'm like inviting people to
Did
hang
you
out
not
on my
play
cloud.
Halo?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm not. I had a life, Matt.
I choose life.
Please take more time. I'm struggling.
All right, I got. All right, for my final pick, I'm gonna do a fun one because
Good.
I'm gonna throw you a bone here.
Is there something obvious I should be taking?
Well, maybe the hoverboard.
Oh man, you picked my last one.
Yeah, the hoverboard.
Oh man, now I
Back
gotta
to the
start looking up
future.
stuff.
Yep.
we have completely.
Hoverboard is
All right.
the
Yeah.
sweetest thing. It's been like that thing that everybody's always wanted.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Like Silver
people-
Surfer, dude, from what was that? Fantastic
No,
Four.
like Back to the Future. you
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't have good balance to stay on a skateboard,
I don't have a problem with that.
I do.
Well,
There's a lot of people with balance
some
problems in this
people
world.
are talented, some people aren't.
Yeah,
Apparently. I need like magnetic boots of that thing so I don't fall off.
I'm trying to remember. Oh no, Biff had one that you slip your foot into.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the speed on that thing?
I know Biff had rockets on his too.
You know, that is one thing. Like,
I'm feeling really nerdy
would
now.
would you go really fast on a hoverboard, or would you like slow down really quickly?
Well, see,
I've
the-
always wondered
The
that.
deal with the hoverboard is that you would have zero friction. Mr.
Right.
Physics over there.
Right.
So if you get going, you're not stopping until you put your foot down.
Right. And I don't know.
Which means that you could get going really quick, especially
Yeah,
if
you
you're going
could.
downhill.
Yeah, definitely downhill
And
for sure.
It could get nuts. Which
But-
would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But I've also thought, like, I don't know why in my head I'm thinking if you're floating and someone pushes you, you're going to slow down pretty quickly, but that doesn't actually make sense.
Yeah, I can't think of a
Yeah.
reason for that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Wind-
so you're
wind
right.
drag.
You're right. Yeah, but that's there even on
If
a
it's
regular
really
skateboard.
if it's really windy, it might blow you backwards.
Yeah, I guess that's
that'd
true
be kind
too.
of annoying.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
So now that we've gone through the science of this, alright.
I hate to disappoint, but I've not come up with much. So I have a question because I'm not super techie. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pose this to you
Cell
guys.
phones do exist. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cross those off the list. So going back to Iron Man, can I pull a piece of Iron Man tech, even though he's like got the suit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if it's not
I
the
think
suit.
so.
Can I take Jarvis?
Oh, so that's an AI. You really want an AI?
But it's is it really AI?
Yes, it's absolutely. Jarvis is like the epitome. Of
Okay,
AI.
so it's like, but it's like his personal assistant that goes everywhere, right?
What's that?
It's like his personal assistant that's everywhere
That's
with
what
him.
AI is. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Siri's kind of like that, just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a dumber
No,
version.
no.
Yeah,
Siri never does anything I tell her to do.
yeah.
She's the most rebellious chick on the planet. Like, every time I'm like, Siri, do this, it never gets done.
Yeah.
So, Siri being like anything, yeah, I'm out on that. I don't know. I kind of wish there was like something
I mean,
way cool.
You can claim it. It's just surprising to me because it's artificial intelligence, and you've
I'm-
always been like the anti-artificial.
I'm taking the
intelligence guy.
phaser.
The phaser. Okay, yeah, like a blaster.
Unlimited ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Just
like that.
just blow
That was
whatever
on my list.
blow
I like
whatever it is out of the water. I'm a gun person.
Yeah.
Taking the phaser. I can set it to stun. I can set it to kill.
Yeah.
And there's I never have to buy ammo again. I got something stronger than what you got.
I
So
like it. I like it.
I got the two best weapons
Instantly cauterized
other than
the
like
guy.
literally a suit of armor. But you know what? If you come out with a suit of armor, I mean, I got a lightsaber.
I mean, you do.
I could like cut the front of a spaceship off.
I'll just use my energy
if you're,
shield.
if you're,
Could a lightsaber cut through that though?
I don't know. I don't.
Because
know.
isn't it like
I don't know how the.
isn't a lightsaber like an energy field, like a contained energy field?
Look,
I
if
guess
you're talking
so.
about nerddom, I can't get into that kind of like science talk. Like I don't know the difference between the energy of a lightsaber and the energy of an energy shield. You're getting a
Well,
little
you're not
bit-
qualified to be in this draft. That's the case.
That's the guy. Who can't...
Give me the clouds, so far. By the way, you guys are gonna want to come over and hang out at my place. And
Oh, I'll
play with my
definitely-
phaser and
I'll fly over in my Iron Man suit.
Yeah, I'll
chill
just-
out on my
I'll
cloud.
just kick over in my hoverboard and, or I'll just teleport.
Yeah,
away,
yeah.
whatever.
Aaron has like a floating sofa. I guess.
Hey, let's think about this. I got the two greatest weapons, and I literally have a jet bike.
I mean, you
The
do.
jet bike is legit.
The jet bike's alright. Yeah, the
The
jet bike's pretty cool.
I think the jet bike sounds stupid when you say the jet bike, but like what it actually is a
Yeah.
lot cooler than
I think
that.
hover bike sounds, but does that sound better? I don't know. Maybe
You
not.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to. I mean, maybe I should look up what that
It's
thing was
probably
called.
A cool name.
That
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
had like weaponry on
You're
it
talking
too.
about the one on Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was pretty sweet.
That thing
Yeah.
was a sick
It had a
machine.
cool sound to it. Too.
By the way, yeah, something that I wanted, something that I really wanted. I saw an underwater jet ski,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they pretty much already have that. I actually saw somebody. You can get these like little underwater. It's like a bike type thing.
Yes, yeah.
And you literally have like a scuba gear
Yeah,
set,
there's
and you
one
just
of,
propel yourself
someone
underwater.
who's like way overweight on it. Yeah, they're just scooting around.
Yeah.
on it. And it's got like a big like old style scuba top
Oh,
to
that's
it.
awesome.
Yeah, so that you've
Sounds
got
really
like
cool.
free air.
Yeah,
It's pretty awesome.
it was super cool. Okay, so it was called speeder bikes or jump speeders.
Yeah, jump speeder sounds awesome.
Yeah,
the
that's what
way
we
to
should
go.
call
All right, okay, we'll go with jump speeders
jump
instead
speeder.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm on the last pick, right?
Yes.
You know, I just thought of something. How do those things stay up? Because they definitely flip upside down on them.
Oh yeah, they you can completely barrel roll on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the force acting downward? I don't
Yeah,
know.
you would have to have something to stabilize it, like
Yeah.
left and right, keep you
Yeah.
like a gyroscope or something in there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like if you do flip upside down, what's holding you up? Because normally, if you have a
Oh.
bike like that, you would have to have something
It
pushing
would
down.
like shoot you to the ground
you
if
would
you went
drop.
upside down.
You would drop
See,
Yeah.
my pick is so cool that it's like boggled your mind. You don't even know. Like, how does that even work? Oh man.
We're just throwing you a
Because
bone,
we know
man.
how teleportation works.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
food generation.
What?
So,
All I know is I have a lot of weapons and a couch. What more do you need in life?
Oh man.
All right,
so-
last pick, Lancer.
So my last pick.
Hey,
is,
I'm gonna recommend one to you, like the floating end table.
Okay.
Yes.
Go well.
Can I get a glass of water that pours itself? So-
Oh yeah, like a robot fridge.
Well, I mean, we're kind of going on that direction on my
Alright, what
last
you got,
pick.
Larson?
I got Rosie the robot from Jetsons,
Okay.
the maid.
Nice.
That's
yeah,
a robot.
Yeah, yeah.
That way,
She's a little sassy though.
she was a little sassy, but you know, like she's gonna cook my food for me
Yeah.
and whatnot. So that'll be pretty awesome.
You guys are all in on the robot deal. I'm just not.
You almost picked Jarvis, man.
Me,
Yeah.
I thought about it because I was like, I could get a lot done, I was like, I'm already married. I mean,
does your wife not listen to this?
my wife would be like, stop talking to that stupid robot and let me handle things. So, the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I get a lot more use out of a phaser. I can just stun people whenever I want.
So I have a few honorable mentions that I'm almost disappointed they didn't get taken.
Okay.
Flying car.
Yeah.
Didn't get grabbed. I thought about that one.
Yeah, you got a jump speeder.
Yeah, well, Blaster was something that you took. And then I had Universal Translator.
Yeah, that one was one I was thinking of, but...
C-3PO, right? It's basically what it is.
Basically. But less annoying.
Less annoying.
Yeah.
All right, so just to recap on this Lancer with a strong team here, leading off with the Time Machine, the Iron Man suit, the Invisible Cloak, and Rosie the Robot bossing him around with the fourth pick.
Yeah.
And
up my house.
he needs a woman in his life, so there you go.
One way or another.
Matt's going to be with teleportation, number 1, the food generator / printer. The energy force field and the hoverboard. And I mean, not to try to steal the show
here comes Aaron.
from everybody. I can't wait to see the draft results on this because I just know I am going to come forth with glory.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
The greatest piece of tech in all of
If
history.
you win it, it's rigged.
Yeah.
It's so
gotta
awesome.
be rigged.
Okay, because this is what everyone wants in life. The ability to move around whenever you want. I got the jump speeder.
Yeah.
The greatest weapon ever, the lightsaber. Cuts through literally a planet if need be.
I love how you're selling your picks way more than ours.
When does it come through a planet?
When does it not?
You know what else cuts through a planet? A shovel. It's not that big of a deal.
All right, yeah, Lancer, just turn your mic down while I continue my team. So I got the lightsaber. It is, but here's the thing. They both cut through a planet, but a shovel cannot cut through a lightsaber. But a lightsaber can cut through a shovel.
I guess, yeah. You
So, I think a
But I
lightsaber...
tell you what, that lightsaber really struggled. Qui-Gon had a hard time getting through that door in episode 1.
yeah,
I think,
really, you know.
Yeah, I would struggle more doing it with a shovel,
Yeah,
but
probably.
anyway, or doing it with a food generator. So,
It's basically a plasma torch extended a certain distance.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's pretty much what it is.
It's amazing. So, it needs no explanation. And then we've got the phaser. You can set it to stun. You can set it to kill. And last but not least, I mean, you got the cloud sofa.
The cloud
I can. If you could only see the studio right now, the tech guys are making fun of me. But hey, I know this is legit. Like it's super awesome. Just
Yeah.
hang out on my cloud.
Yeah.
I'd like you to have that sitting out in your backyard and just be like laying on the
Oh, dude, dude, can you?
You can move it wherever you want, really.
All you gotta do is move the base. The rest of it's like weightless.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just sit on my front porch on a cloud, just waving at neighbors. Hey.
You know what you should do with it? You should put it on wheel. Put the base on wheels.
And just drive around.
Yeah, you just sit there and just kind of like cart around.
I'll get like remote control cars and like duct tape it together.
Sitting on your front porch, just like turning off and on your lightsaber. Like I wish it wasn't illegal to kill people.
In one hand, I'm twirling around my lightsaber. In the other hand, there's my phaser, and there's just a pile of neighbors that have been stunned, sitting on the sidewalk.
He's just shooting his phaser at his lightsaber, bouncing his shots around.
There's just a bunch of dead birds everywhere. Oh my gosh, my life is amazing. Who's joining me? And then I jump on my jump speeder and blast away at the world. I don't know why you guys are knocking me, because my team is having a part. So basically, I'm like futuristic Florida man.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what I am. Oh Lord, have mercy.
So we started off rocky, but we ended on a great
Oh my
high note.
goodness, how did this happen?
This is either the worst draft ever, or the most amazing draft ever. I don't know which.
Well, thank you guys for listening to this podcast. I hope it was worth it.
I'm sweating again.
You can find us anywhere you can find podcasts, which includes iHeartRadio.
About time.
So search us up on iHeartRadio, shoot from the hip. You can also find us on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. Facebook is facebook.com/shootfromthehip-podcast. Twitter is @hipshotpodcast. Instagram is hipshotpodcast. So make sure that you go ahead and follow us over on those social medias over there. Let's see, we're still doing the postcard thing?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so we're still going on the postcard thing.
We'll have a few left over.
If you'd like to get a postcard, we will be continuing that giveaway. How do you get that, you might ask? Lancer, tell them how they can get a postcard.
Here is how you get a postcard. You need to go to our Facebook page. Take a screenshot showing that you have liked said Facebook page. Send us a personal message with your name next to it and your address of where you would like this postcard to be sent.
Here's an example of a good personal message. Hey, Aaron, what a great pick you had in that last draft. I would be thrilled to come hang out on the cloud sofa.
Just don't kill me with your light
Yeah.
story.
It's a whole new meaning to getting on the cloud.
Yeah.
No, here's the cool thing about the postcard, though, is it comes with a personalized message from us three
Yes.
and our autographs signed by us
And
with our names.
also, one other thing that we've added to it,
Mm-hmm.
you can get a free, I think it's an 8-ounce, free 8-ounce Hawaiian shaved ice
Yes.
from our pals at
Paradise.
Paradise Hawaiian Shaved Ice. I
Okay,
will never get that.
okay,
The worst-
Good gracious.
The worst sponsor read ever.
Right. But here's the thing. They're legit good.
They are
Oh my
legit good.
goodness.
It is the greatest Hawaiian shave ice in Swanee.
It's the best ever.
We've definitely all had it,
Yes.
and we can all attest to its goodness.
Yeah. What was that passion thing that you got us that time?
Yeah.
Was that what it was called?
To everyone listening, I did not buy them passion. There was nothing passionate that happened in this office. Okay,
Oh, wow.
it was called it was called Tiger's Blood.
Oh, is that what it was called?
Tiger's Blood.
Okay,
Tiger's
gotcha. Wow, I was
But
way
he had
off.
passion fruit in it.
Something way manly. I don't know what it had in it.
Oh, but
It has tiger's blood in
I
it.
don't know what it had.
I thought it was like
Oh.
Sunset Passion or something.
Sunset. That's the
Yeah,
other one.
Oh, that's the other. That's
Sunset.
Okay.
That's what we had.
Gotcha. It was good.
It's like mango and something else.
It was
Passion
really good.
fruit.
I don't think it had passion fruit.
I don't know.
The ice cream was great.
It is a glorious treat, and it was
I could
like
go for some right now.
it was like 90 degrees today, so it's about time to get over and hit it up.
Yeah,
Yep.
we need to do that again.
Yeah.
Well, when we go make a run, you guys make a run over. Make sure that you get a free Paradise Hawaiian shaved ice.
Only if they got the postcard though. If they don't have the
Yes.
postcard, they
You ain't getting nothing.
all they
No.
get is 15% off.
And if
That's right.
if you're out of town, that's okay. You can always come in town and get yourself a free Hawaiian shaved ice.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hit us up when you're in town. Send us a pic.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll,
Well, thank you once again for listening to the podcast. Be sure to rate and review on iTunes. Have a great day.